Well, I just came back from some hiking trip. So I got up in the morning and the weather's nice and it's Saturday, and of course I don't have a car, and I'm tired of sitting in my home office, so I thought maybe get an Uber and go to the nearby Starbucks. And one cool thing about this area is that it's being constantly developed, and new stores, and shops keep popping up. And so recently, until recently, the nearest Starbucks was about 10 kilometers or 6 miles away. Definitely too far, to walk. It would take like 2 hours. But now there's one 3 kilometers away or 2 miles away. And so I grabbed my hiking poles, carbon fiber, got from Amazon, and did 3 kilometers. And I measured the distance on Google Maps. And then I went there, spent some time, with my computer, watching some videos, doing some bit of work. And I didn't eat anything except I only had like a coffee, I had half decaf venti Americano upside down and 2 sticks of cheese. Love that stuff, it goes with coffee very well. And then, I don't feel full. Like I thought, hey, I can still walk back. So I grabbed those poles and I walked back 3 kilometers. So now I feel a bit tired. So 6 kilometers, 4 miles, and it's only noon now. So time to grab some lunch. And I noticed that because of my attention to the diet, well, actually it's 187.6. When I was naked, it's close at a couple of pounds, but I keep scaling every day. I really love this tiny baby portable scale, and it shows you the time, very handy. 12:35 right now. And so I've been on and off this carnivore diet, right? And yesterday I went to this shawarma place, and usually they give you a lot of meat. So this is some donair, beef donair, and some chicken. And this time they didn't give me enough beef, so the guy charged me like $22. And I kind of I said, okay, I need more chicken for today. And I said, he didn't give me enough. And so the guy finally, now I know the big dirty secret of shawarma places. You have to know how many grams or pounds are in one portion. Because what this guy told me, he says this is about 200 grams, so half a pound. He says 200 grams is $8.99 Canadian. And so with this guy, because it was a large plate, but it was maybe half full, he charged me $22. Way too much. And so this guy, the owner, he says, okay, he says, I'm not going to charge you for the chicken. And I said, no, it's fine, because I didn't want that guy get into trouble. And so that's my lunch. We have a bottle of Jack Daniels and just meat. So no bread, no rice, no potatoes, and then sometimes also I nibble on some nuts, because these are good for you, but only in moderation, because they have lots of calories and lots of fat. And that's what I'm doing, trying to stay healthy at 61. So very little alcohol, lots of meat, exercise, have fun with my guns, and every second day I do this. And I really love this. My boss actually gifted me this. He got it on Amazon. Very handy, bench. And actually, you can even use it for, to watch TV, because this part goes up, and so you can set it up like this. So it's like a TV lounge, So anyway, that's my weekend update. So no loads yet. That last load was delivered. Not dealing with the paperwork, and couldn't go to the public land zone this time because of the bad weather over there. And we're supposed to have snow Monday or Tuesday, so I'm guessing it's that snow that now on that public land zone northwest of Calgary is coming here. And last thing I wanted to say is that the weather is getting better and better. It feels like spring. Like when I was walking today, it really felt like early spring, I'll be honest with you. I think it was like -2, like 29 F. And I keep checking. The first thing I did when I dropped my butt on the chair there at Starbucks with a venti Americano half decaf upside down was long-term forecast. That's what I Google. Long-term forecast Calgary 23. And March is still cold. And by cold I mean it's below 45 F or +7 C. But finally, April 1st, when I said, give me a long-term forecast for April 23 in Calgary, it says +8 Celsius or 46 F, which is exactly 1 degree above the minimum I need for the summer tires on my Hellcat. That's now slowly losing value inside the heated garage, some 20 kilometers away from me. And so if that forecast comes true, come April 1st, I'm gonna roll out my Hellcat and start doing videos with it. I'm really missing that car because I only drove like half a mile, 1 kilometer, maybe even less, between the dealer and then I was waiting for the tow truck. Remember when the tow truck took the car straight to the storage? So it never touched the road. It was all inside the dealership because the tow truck just backed right onto the spot where my car was. And so I'm gonna start doing videos, see how maybe the prices will jump up in March. But that's another thing I keep checking is that this, the new 2022 regular Challenger Hellcat, not like wide body, but the regular Challenger Hellcat, same as mine. And a month ago there were 18 in Canada still available, 22. Now it's 17. So it's like in 1 month they sold only 1 car. So there's still plenty of brand new cars available, Hellcat, for somebody to buy. And so if that situation continues, I won't be able to sell it because I was thinking, see if maybe somebody will pay me $1 million right out of storage. So because right now the car is new, I can honestly say new car, private seller, right? Because it has, again, like 1 kilometer on the odometer, if that. And the tires are new, everything is new, right? But once I start using it, of course, it's going to be used. Even like 20 kilometers, 30 kilometers, that's not a new car anymore. And I already have the schedule, what I'm supposed to do with the car, and actually the Chrysler dealer called me asking me to bring the car for after-sale inspection. And I said, guys, it's in storage. I said, I plan to start using it in April, and you owe me undercoating, which I paid for, but they didn't have time to do it when I was picking up the car. So that's the first 2 things I'm going to do is I'm going to install the immobilizer or like a more enhanced alarm. I found a place not too far from here, and then once I have the alarm and immobilizer, I'm gonna book an appointment with the Chrysler and let them do the inspection and do the undercoating. And one important thing is the update, the PCM update that was rolled out like 2 years ago, and when I was picking up the car in December, they still didn't have it here in Canada. It's a very massive update to the software inside the car with some very important security updates. And also they were saying that you can block fob cloning, so thieves cannot clone your key anymore. But then you cannot do it either, so if something happens you have to buy a new PCM. But I'm okay with that. I have 3 keys, 2 black ones, 1 red one. And so if that feature, if that update is available, that's thing number 3 I'm doing right away. So immobilizer with an enhanced alarm, and then neutral gear lockout plate so that they cannot get to the neutral gear with that little stupid, you know, band in there, and undercoating, and if available, PCM update. So really looking forward to the spring, and that's why I keep checking the temperature, and I really want to bring myself into shape, you know, after winter, and that's why I'm doing kettlebells, I'm doing bubble plates, and I'm doing hiking with my Nordic poles, and I'm watching my diet and my alcohol consumption. Happy weekend.